Over there, if my camera was a bit better and the sky wasn't washed out because it's very sunny today, you would see a large flag outside of the Parliament building of the country I'm currently in. However, if you don't recognize it, that is understandable because where I am currently is not recognized as a sovereign nation. This is Kurdistan, specifically Iraqi Kurdistan, an autonomous province in the north of Iraq. And they've been running themselves for quite a while now. They recently had a referendum to determine independence and whether they wanted to become a sovereign nation. Federal Iraq didn't really recognize the results of that referendum, which were greatly in support of independence. However, it was a pretty amicable, please don't do independence just yet, whilst we're still trying to secure the borders of our country type of response. It wasn't really an aggressive response to a part of the country wanting to become independent, unlike some other places, France and Spain. So honestly, it's a really positive thing. And today we are going to explore the capital, Erbil, in Kurdistan. I already love this place. I've been walking around a little bit. It looks like it's an amazing place to be. This apparently is the world's biggest or widest roundabout. Come and get your Christmas tree. Well, I don't know why there's a dragon at the entrance of this park, but there is. There's also what looks like a caveman with rifles? Not sure. Well, I guess it was just a stick. From a distance I thought it was holding two rifles, one in each hand, like Daniel Day-Lewis in Last of the Mohicans. But it was not to be. This is a very nice park, just south of the centre of the city, and it really sums up a lot of Erbil and Kurdistan. Everything is so polished, I think is the best word. This walkway that I'm walking on, glossy finished granite or something, and so many of the streets are like that here in Kurdistan. It's very polished, you know, very modern streets and buildings that you'll walk past, but it's not like it's a new city. It's old. There's a old fort and citadel which I'm going to be heading to next, but it's a real mishmash. Now, the Kurds, like a lot of ethnic minorities, have faced persecution, hence the want and need for an ethno-state, their own ethno-state. It's important to know that the area where I am right now is called Iraqi Kurdistan. And the Kurdish people are actually spread across 4 sovereign nations. Iraq, obviously, but also Syria, Turkey, and Iran. And it's only in Iraq where the Kurdish people have managed to create their own autonomous area. I've got to be honest, it's kind of a strange place here because the people identify as Kurdish, but they also identify as Iraqi. And there's a hell of a lot of Kurdistan flags that you see here in Erbil, in the city, but there are still Iraqi flags you see. And parts of the city feel a bit like Iraq, but parts don't. It's a very interesting and unique culture about the city here. Almost feels a little bit Turkish, almost a little bit like Baku in Azerbaijan perhaps. I saw some stuff online saying it's like a second Dubai, which I don't know if I'd quite agree with that. I feel like every country tries to say that they're Dubai or Singapore, really. It's a bit of an advertising gimmick. Do you like the place? I just popped into this mall that goes and goes and goes. You can't see the end of it because it's curving very slightly. 95% of this is just t-shirt shops. I was expecting a bit of variety, but I have to say they do have some interesting t-shirts though. There's obviously other shops like jewelry and perfume and stuff, but I can't believe how many clothes stalls and shops there are here. I think above absolutely everything, Kurdish people just love buying new clothes. Thank you. The camera?
I am from Syria. Europa?
I'm in England, Britannia.
Italia. I am from Syria. Syria.
Damascus, Sweet.
YouTube?
YouTube, yeah.
Bala.
Hola.
Thank you.
Hello guys. Hello guys. I am Suri Fakir. Money.
Wow. I don't believe this. It's like being in good old Blighty. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Maybe you can tell me this clock that we're looking at.
Okay.
Do you know who built this clock?
I don't know.
Because it looks like it's in London.
Yeah.
It looks like Big Ben.
It's old. It's what? I swear to God. It's so old. Like maybe 400 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So before the British.
Yeah, maybe more.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
You're welcome, brother.
Right. Well, according to that guy, this is 400 years old, which if so, means that maybe the British stole the idea for Big Ben from this. I'll have to do some research. So we're now very much in central Erbil, and I've got the most incredible fort walls standing in front of me. So we're going to head up to the citadel. This citadel, which is thousands of years old, and just this entire area is lovely. It's a world away from Baghdad in many aspects, but similar in others. It's a really interesting and unique place. Well, unfortunately, the citadel is closed. We still do have an incredible view up here. Well, as you can see, it's now evening here in Kurdistan, and I think this is where maybe some of the comparisons to places like Dubai become a little more apparent, because here at night time everything gets, I don't know, kind of flashy. There are a lot of lights, a lot of very nice looking establishments. We even have the little mist spray stuff coming down from awnings, but everything is very modern, very flashy. There's a lot of flashy cars around as well. I've seen so few old bangers compared to federal Iraq. Here it's just been brand new white cars, typically Range Rovers. Wow. Well, I've just turned a corner and the Radisson is in front of me, and this feels quite Dubai, to be fair. That is a pretty large hotel with some unnecessary LCD screens going all the way up the side of the building. I have seen a few nice hotels here, none as extravagant as the Radisson here, but there have been a few. It is all very swish around here. Very swish. But it's interesting because I'm staying about 5-minute walk from here, and my hotel is very nice, but it's very affordable. I think that place is great. It's very hipster, very modern. Looks really nice, but then just ice pack in Comic Sans. Not sure if the branding quite matches the vibe of the interior. It's a little bit strange. Some places are so modern on the interior, but then their branding and naming feels the complete opposite. And this is the most futuristic modern laundrette I've ever seen. Well, this has been a truly wonderful place to explore and visit. There's no doubt in my mind that Kurdistan is its own country. And I think it's only a matter of time before the rest of the world recognizes it.